Now, if you're wondering why I'm using quarters, I am trying something kind of new, to me at least, called Mokum Gain. And it's where you basically stack a whole bunch of quarters and make Damascus. So I was cleaning them off there, and I actually welded them. Since it's not steel, the welds don't actually stick to the quarters, it just kind of melts the quarters and then adds the steel beads in there. Fun flames there. As you will see later, the little steel beads left in the quarters of the Mokum Gain pattern kind of don't look right. But you just hammer it together, and it, for the most part, goes together fairly easily, but hammering it on its side, it likes to pop sometimes. Now, as you can see, in the front right corner, there's a little black spot, and now you can see it in the bottom left corner slightly. That is part of that weld bead that I was talking about, and you can see it just doesn't really look all that great, and sometimes they'll pop out, and this piece actually had it, and at the end of the video when I show the pommel, you can see that. Now I apologize, but all I did was use the drill press to drill 3 holes, and then I filed out in between. Now this is walnut, and it is a beautiful piece of wood, and yes, it turns out to be maybe one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So, now we are on to the heat treating process. First heat treat. Of course, you have to play with the fire. But I pulled it out, and at the tip of the blade, there was a very slight warp. So I tried to straighten it, and it just didn't come out. So I was like, okay, I'll heat treat it again. So as you can see, I actually kind of flattened it more before I heat treated it this time. Once again, had to play with the fire, and still a warp. So this time I had a friend over, and we thought of a way to try to straighten it. So we basically quenched it, pulled it out, played with the fire, and then put it in between 2 files in the vise so that the whole blade could be straightened. And that actually worked. And so I tempered it, and not seen on video, I might have gone a little too far, but I think it'll be fine. So now I'm just cleaning off the blade again, because I'm going to etch it in muriatic acid. So this was after about 30 to 45 minutes, I believe. I just took it over on the driveway, of course. Muriatic acid does etch concrete, so I, just dumped it on the driveway. Don't do that. Um, I must have gotten terrible footage here. I don't know how I did. Anyways, trying a technique called stone washing. You just put rocks, some water, and some soap in a bottle, and then shake it. And I was actually really impressed with how it came out. And I think as a result, this blade looks like 3 times better. So once I actually put the whole blade together, the Mokum gain on the guard and the pommel, matched with that walnut handle, looks fabulous.